Fans, we're back. Okay, girls, we talked about basketball. Let's talk about some other stuff at the high school. You hearing much buzz, much excitement about the new football coaches? There are a lot.
I heard a lot of the boys are excited.
Yeah, I mean, there's more now than there was with the one that, the big time. There's more that came out for the team.
Yeah.
You know, I have a feeling. I'm not going to say they're going to win every game this year, but I feel like they're going to surprise people.
I've got our senior team. I know the boys. I'm friends with all of them. They are bound and determined to bring home something this year. And they flat out told me they're going to do it no matter what they have to do.
And of course, you got a new boys basketball coach in Matt Housley.
Oh, Matt.
There's a lot of talent that's coming off the football team now.
Yeah, that was. I had exactly one problem with Barry Jones. That was he wouldn't share athletes.
Tuffy Shoops is coming, and I've seen Tuffy during practice draining like just threes and just absolutely jumping like no other.
Mm-hmm.
And then Anthony.
I think Anthony ended up not playing. I think he's just focusing on football.
But it's an exciting time for sports in Campbell County, and you all are really sitting at the point where you could probably be the most exciting of the sports in Campbell County.
My only problem with Campbell County is, and this is no offense, I mean, I love all the football players, I love all the volleyball players, I mean, all of them are practically my friends. It's just the girls, the ball team doesn't get that much publicity. Like,
we'll have
and
people there.
We have like parents there, and then towards the end of our game, everybody starts rolling in for the guys. I would just love for like everybody just come out for like just the girls, because I mean that helps us.
Our butts off.
That helps us so much. I mean, like when we have the crowd going with us, that just, and coach has us going. He's like, you hear them, and then we're just like,
you can't stop us.
No.
Well, I'll say at the very minimum, we will show up and make a lot of extra noise.
Oh yeah.
And my dad too.
I love being annoying.
Your dad has made some noise in his day.
A little bit.
A little bit. I've heard Johnny come alive too, don't
Now, we do encourage everyone.
Oh yeah.
Come out and watch these girls play. They work really hard, and they're going to be the best team Campbell County fields this year in any sport. So come out and watch them play.
You hear Campbell County, you hear football, boys basketball. Courtney's right, then you hear nothing about the girls.
I mean, it's other than you all, it's been a long time since Campbell County had a successful team in anything.
I think that's
And
what's
you all are really successful.
They're just finally down.
I think that's why we're so determined this year to like go further, to like get us recognized. And
I was lucky enough when I was in high school, the boys were ranked in the top 10 in the state, and so were the girls. And the girls made it to Murfreesboro and made this, Audrey Orr, Jill.
Now, once upon a time this year, we was ranked one of the top 10s in Tennessee, wasn't we?
Mhm.
East
That-
Tennessee.
It was right before. You all were in prep extra.
We're
Yeah.
the first
Top 10.
team that Campbell County's fielded in any sport in the last 20 years, basically, that have been this well regarded, this great. And everybody go out and watch them play. Good, entertaining basketball. You can see they work hard.
like I said,
Great
we have the
people.
crowd going for us. We're just, I don't know, they're just adrenaline, just this huge rush, and we're just going so hard. And
Turbo.
turbo. And
When
we
you
just don't
hear
quit.
us yelling turbo on the court, something's about to happen.
We have
I have to remember that when
a little
we
inside joke kind of thing going on
Yeah.
too.
we're probably gonna set it up. We're gonna put some entire games on the internet this year.
Mhm.
That's the goal. I mean, is to get. I mean, because with what we've got set up, we can put whole games on the internet for people to watch. I mean, if you've got family or friends out of state, even they'll be able to tune in and see what you do this year.
Well,
That'd be great.
yeah, and see, like what's been on the internet. In the past, I've had people come in to where I work and say, "Don't you play for the high school girls team?" I mean, it's just a good feeling knowing that you've got people all around watching, like out of state, that can just come down here and hear good things about it.
Well, like John said, you all have been pretty much the highlight of Campbell County sports for the last year. I mean, and obviously the track team had a really good year too.
Shayla
With
plays good
Shayla
state.
and Kristen.
And individually, the track team was great, but team sports.
Speaking of track and basketball, Michaela, our freshman coming up,
Smith.
she's already been accepted on Olympic team.
Michaela.
Pretty
Now I
impressive.
remember when her Joey Ayers is her
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
Married Michael Smith. Joey was a good basketball player.
It's her track. She's the discus.
She's the discus
Yes.
throw and shot putter for Jacksboro.
She threw 36 with a 6-mile shot in the Olympics.
So are you going to do track again this spring?
Yeah, I've been mainly doing mostly like sprints and long jumps.
Are you done with cross country?
Yeah,
Oh, definitely
me and
not
Courtney
cross
threw the
country.
Callan both for cross country.
I mean, I love cross country, but I just gotta give it up. I just want to stay focused on ball.
Now, what about softball? Are you looking to go back to softball this year, or?
I'm hoping to. I mean, no promises on that. It gives me something to do. I mean, I always want to be active somehow. That's why I done cross country, because I want to be going with something all year long.
Here's what I'll say about your softball. It comes in the spring, and we'll see how you're working out as far as basketball and scholarships go at that point.
Mhm.
And you know, I wouldn't want you to get hurt playing softball. And as much as you love softball and great as this, I wouldn't want you to get hurt
Exactly. I
if
wouldn't
you
want
have
to
a
put it in jeopardy.
scholarship locked up. Same with you, if you have a scholarship and something locked up. You don't want to, throw your
Oh, yeah.
shoulder out or something like that, or sprain a knee. But that'll be determined, I guess, after your basketball season goes
I'll
well.
just see how that goes.
And softball team, I know you all were improving as the year went on. And actually got a few wins, and I think Lindsay said it was the most wins she had in her entire career, the 3 years combined versus this last year when you actually won a few games.
We actually been really good this year, but I mean, I didn't get to go towards the end of the year because I was hurt in a cast. So
I remember when you were in the cast.
I mean, I don't think people understand that. Like last summer when I was out with my knee injury, I went to one basketball game and I had to sit on the bench and it killed me. I never went to another one. People don't understand that. Like when I'm in a sport and I'm not getting to play because I'm hurt, I mean, I love supporting my team, but I don't want to be there. It kills me.
I know you really get competitive and like to play. I'm trying to tell you, can't let bad games get you out of
Yeah.
mentally out of it. Are you the same way? If you're having a bad game, do you get mentally unfocused or?
Yeah, mainly me and my dad will get into it on the court, and I'm just.
We will tackle Vern if we see that.
I'm not going to scream my dad. Tell him to shut up.
Look,
You'll
let him in the
see.
sleep room.
You can see games when me and Courtney both honestly go run down the court looking in the sand, but yelling, "Shut up!"
Like I say, it's hard to get anything accomplished if you get frustrated
Yeah.
and get mad. You use your anger to make the other team suffer.
Yeah.
That's what you should look at it as.
Right.
I mean, if you're not there's always aspects you can have a good game in.
Coaches learn after the 4 years what makes us mad, and then what just makes us to where we're just going to play a better game.
So you can always play better defense.
Me and
if
Coach
your
really-
shot's not going there.
Me and him really go at it when I'm mad. I mean, we hit heads hard, and he sits me on the bench.
They have
Because I
love-hate relationship.
I have a horrible attitude when I'm mad, and he just should. I tell him not to talk to me when I'm mad. I just go sit at the end of the bench. I want to be left alone so I gotta focus and
But
get back on track.
we got a new assistant coach this year,
Oh,
Kenzie.
Kenzie. I
it's
love
good
her.
to see. It's good to see Kenzie on the sideline there. If she's anything like her dad,
She's
Oh, yeah.
the hardest assistant coach I've ever.
Then
Had
yeah,
in my life.
she's a lot like her dad.
Yeah. I know at one camp game this summer, she yelled at me, told me I was stupid because I told Coach to take me out. She told me I was stupid.
That was
And
Kenzie
then
too.
after that, after I sat down there and she had yelled at me and we were just going back and forth, she came over there, she was talking to me. And she got me back in the game, and then as soon as I went back in, I played fine.
Never asked to be taken out of the game.
There's just, I had lost the
That
ball like
was-
4 times in a row.
And
I
there
just-
was some stuff going on through that night that was just had all of us off focus.
Yeah.
yeah, no, Kenzie. I remember when she was a player. She was pretty hardcore.
The
Yeah.
first open gym we ever had, Kenzie looked at me and said, and just yelled at me like,
Yeah, nobody was even expecting
I was like,
it.
okay.
I mean,
No, nobody expects that out of her. I mean, she's so sweet.
I love Makisha to death, and she's a great person, and she's a great coach. I just never heard her talk.
I think I heard 2 sentences out of that whole woman that I heard.
Makisha's not much of a talker that
No.
I've ever known.
She's mad though. Keisha was mad.
Now,
She
so
was
is
not one to reckon with.
Makisha still there too, or is it just Coach
It's-
Browning and Coach Turnbull?
Just Coach B and Coach
Keisha
Campbell.
went and did
She's
back to
actually going
college.
back to school.
Oh, well, good for her. I mean, that's always a good move. Kenzie.
Kenzie grew up with a
Yeah,
basketball coach,
you talk about
so
somebody-
she
Coach
knows
Turnblazer.
she knows the ropes on that.
Yeah, I mean, she grew up in a gym.
Yeah.
Well, this one here did too. So my first memories of Courtney when she was this tall.
Yeah.
And her dad would come to Jacksboro and we would play on Tuesdays and Sunday nights. and there would be little Courtney running around with a basketball,
Yeah. That
just
was me.
barely able to walk. She could dribble though,
Just couldn't walk, but I could dribble. Made sure of it.
shooting her free throws.
Kinsey was actually my first assistant coach I ever had. 3rd grade at Campbell with, I don't even remember who was the coach now. I just know Kinsey was there.
Now I'm glad that you all were lucky. For a long time they'd taken elementary school basketball out of the county,
Yeah.
and they put it back in time for you to
For
do.
us.
I think anytime you take any sport at any school, it's a mistake.
Mm.
I mean, sports teach you a lot about life.
Keep kids
Yeah.
out of trouble.
Yeah, it keeps your head straight. I mean, Campbell County's not got the best reputation.
No.
We all know this, but when there's a lot of kids in that school that people don't realize their mind's focused because they play a sport.
And the big thing about Campbell County is they're stupid people, but there's 9 great kids for every stupid person. But you only hear about the stupid people.
Yes.
Yes.
And hopefully we can start changing that.
And that's what I like about what we do here.
On a given night, what nights do you play on? In your normal night? Is it
Y'all are
I think it's
Tuesday,
Tuesday
Friday.
and Fridays.
Tuesday, Friday.
Because the middle schools are Monday,
And
Thursday.
your
Yeah.
games start at usually about 6.
6:30.
6:30 is
6:30.
girls tip off.
6:30 and then
and
boys
boys.
is at 8.
And of course that is
Well,
always
well,
dependent
boys
on
later.
JVs.
Right now, 6:30. Clear your schedule.
We want that gym
You
full.
watch these two play and watch their teammates play because they're all good people and good players.
Because
We're not going to disappoint you. I mean, we
No,
got a crowd.
we're gonna
We're going
put
to
a
go.
show
We're
on
gonna
this
go
year.
You're
hard.
not going to
Put
go
a show on.
out and get half effort from these two.
No.
you're gonna see it all on the floor every time we play because it's our last year. This is it.
This is your shot. This is your shot to get to the big.
Don't freak
This
out.
is it. The
Don't
pressure is
freak-
on. Be calm. It's
No
fun.
more.
Okay,
Don't
that's
freak
enough.
out. Don't freak out yet.
A few months before you can freak out. You freak out when the season's over.
Yeah.
You wonder what you're going to do.
I'm not ready for it to start. I mean, I'm ready for it
Now
to
you all
start.
start in early November,
Yeah,
mid-November.
we got our schedule. I mean, we sold them cups. It's
Yeah, we
just-
actually had some cups that we were selling around. There was
You had
like,
to bring some up.
Let's see, guys.
Coach will actually have.
Yeah, he's got
some
extra.
left.
Check with us.
There's extra ones. Buy cups from these girls.
I mean,
Now, tell us about. I mean, are they just collectible cups? Do they?
There's some cups that's like
It's
any
the ones-
SEC team that you like a cup, and then there's our Cougar cups, and it has Campbell County Cougars with Cougar face, and the back of it has the boys and girls schedule on it. So I mean,
So-
it's pretty good.
and it's dishwasher safe and it's
Dishwasher safe.
Also do what we do every week. These girls, any local businesses,
That's right.
look what you're sponsoring here. This is the future of the county. Or the future of other
I mean,
counties. But
we're-
it's still the future.
we're wanting to put a good name for our county.
Yeah.
Like we're wanting. I mean, you got the I Hate Meth supporting. I have I Hate Meth on the back of my car. We
I just-
have that at our games
When
now.
people talk about Campbell County, I want them to be like, oh, their girls team went to state, or their girls team won state.
Well,
They beat Oak Ridge by 30 points.
They're
And
pretty tough.
oh, well, I'll tell you.
all the girls from Halls and Headlocks.
Fox on.
I went to school at ETSU, and one of the first things you see when you cross the Johnson city limits is a big sign. Science Hill, home of the Lady Hilltoppers, state, and it's got a year that they
I
did
would
that.
love to have something
I
like
promise
that.
you all, if you get
And-
to state, we will do everything we can to get a sign up for you all.
We'll be on here every week.
That's that's the main thing.
I'll go to Denny Potter's
We will
house.
ask the school board,
harass
we will ask the county commission, everybody. You all have something, you get to state, you're gonna have a sign that says,
Yeah.
girls.
Patrick and I will personally call Johnny Bruce like once a week.
Because Lord knows he calls me enough. Boy, what are you doing? But
We just want a banner in the gym. That way, look like
Everybody
one day
wants-
when we have kids of our own and take
Look,
them to high
that is-
school.
That's
Like
right.
example, Jill and have
Yes.
Luke and Cora there, and I mean she's our
Cora's
coach's
our-
wife, and she's
I'm honestly surprised she doesn't get out there and practice.
She does.
Oh, she does.
She does. She's one of the meanest women I will ever
No,
meet
yes.
in my life.
I don't.
Oh, I remember.
Never go up against Jill ever.
I went to I got to practice late one day and we was scrimmaging and I jumped in there with Jill and I'm not thinking this is gonna be nothing. Jill looked at me and just honestly I put my butt in the wall.
Jill's tough still. I
That's
couldn't
why I'm
imagine
afraid
she
to go to
was
the
that
eye
good.
doctor.
She's my eye
He's afraid of the eye
doctor.
doctor. Jill, if you're watching this, call him up and say you're not gonna kill him. Apparently, his glasses look like they were ran over.
They do. It's awful. Matter of fact, when you guys see her next time, you need to tell her that she needs to make Patrick
If you make him an appointment, we'll trick him into going down there.
Yeah, we will.
I just never know when she's gonna try to hurt me. Eye doctors scare me.
Yeah.
There will be a Lady Cougars day if you all can do this.
Well,
Maybe
I mean,
even a
I
break.
want so bad to go to state, but we just have to take it one game at a time.
Yeah,
We gotta
Well,
take it
step
step
by
by
step.
step.
before
First
the
game
season
practice.
starts, I would like to do a thing where we get all 5 seniors, well, all 6
Six.
seniors really counting Maria, all 6 seniors up here and do the show.
I mean, we
So y'all got to work on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our
Yeah,
freshman
we can do
year, we started out with 10 freshmen, and this is what it came down to our senior year. Just
Yeah.
6 of us left.
I mean,
That's a better retention
I
rate
say
than
that's
some.
better retention
Yeah.
rate than a lot of ones. So
And you all obviously have gelled together and got really
We've all
close.
been through heck and back together.
And you're ready to go.
We've been together since we were little. Like me and Kristen played AAU together when we were like 10
I
or
played
11.
junior pro with you when I was like 6 and 7.
Yeah, and me and Maria. Maria's dad was my first junior pro coach, so
Me and Maria
Me and
played
her
together,
played together.
every year.
I mean we've all been together somewhere
Along the lines,
since
yeah.
we were little.
The only one I don't remember playing was Shayla. And me and Shayla got in there's video, and I have it at my house. Me and Shayla, the fall at Jacksboro game, at the fall at me and Shayla, honest to God, fist fighting for a jump ball.
I would kind of like to see that.
I'm glad
Oh,
that you all have managed to get this close as teammates after that. Because I always worry.
You
when
hear
it shows up
you
in
hear
guys
Jacksboro LaFollette a lot.
and Jacksboro and LaFollette, they never mesh, and that's why the football team struggles. Now the
But
basketball
obviously that's not the case with you guys.
But-
No.
No.
girls can overcome that easier sometimes, apparently, than the guys are really kind of stupid. Sorry, guys.
Guys are stubborn headed. They don't want to
Yeah.
accept the fact, hey, that was an old enemy.
And you're taught to be, to hate this team for 3 years, and then you got to love them all.
Well, through us, there's only 5 on the court. And if something happens to one of them, you have one of them back you
When
up.
we came
on
in
it.
as freshmen, we were
Scared
we
to
never
death.
we were scared, but we never had problems with each other. We were all so close.
That's good. I mean, I like to hear that. That really kind of shoots down the argument of the Jacksboro LaFollette rivalry being
We
what's
came
wrong.
in day of tryouts, being friends.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's good you could play together outside of school. Not really, I guess, good that you and Shayla fist fought. At least you were working hard.
Me and Shayla.
I
that's
really want to
just-
see that video.
I will bring it. It's just.
We may even
Shayla's-
put that online.
I wish we could. That would be pretty great.
But fans, we are rapidly running out of time here. I want to thank Courtney and Amber for being here today,
Yes.
and we hope to have you back in the future. Especially, like I said, I'd love to see you get the 6 seniors up here pre-basketball
Be
season.
prepared to give interviews after your games this year.
Yeah, we're gonna have
I'm
cameras.
ready for
I'm
that.
We're gonna have
I had a lot
cameras
to say.
there. We're gonna have everything there.
Yeah, we're gonna
So
have
be
a lot
ready.
to say after every game this year.
All right. That's good.
Fans, we're out of time. We'll see you next week.